Hello traders, welcome back to the JC Trades YouTube channel where I post my raw and authentic trading journey. Today is February 11th, 2026, and I will be taking you guys through this trade that I just ended up taking for the session. Today was a pretty slow day, had to test my patience for sure. I missed out on a move, but I stayed disciplined, stayed poised, and stayed patient, and found a second setup further on through the session. So let's go ahead and get straight into the breakdown. All right, so to start off the session for another little quote-unquote bias, I'm still leaning higher as it's the same situation as my video from yesterday. We're still currently in this 4-hour bullish gap, and we have these bearish gaps above us. So once we get up here, then I'll be leaning a little more bearish, but until then I'll be leaning bullish very loosely though, because as you'll see later, there was a short setup, so there will be setups for opposite directions than what your bias might be. So if I go on the 15-minute, we have draws. Let me replay price real quick. We have a New York AM high up here that was taken. We have data wick low. This wasn't taken off market open yet. We'll see that in a second. But we had data wick low as a draw, as well as New York AM high, and then we have London high all the way here. So if I go down to the 1 minute, if we look at what price did off the open, which is right here, we dumped, right? So we ended up coming down and taking this data wick low for a total of 229 points there, and we ended up blowing all the way down here for 406 points for this total move. So looking into it, I believe there might have been a, let me see, 15-minute was bearish. No, honestly, no real setup to go down to those data wick lows, to be honest with you. We kind of just dumped. No pull. I mean, we have pullbacks. We have pullbacks here. Yeah, no real setups for me, unless I'm just missing something, which I very much well could be. I kind of just sat on my hands and waited for to see what price did. So we came down, took this data wick low. We then displaced lower, and now we started rallying back. Once we got here, we formed this 15-minute gap, and this is where I got interested. This is the key gap for the session for me. If we hold this gap, I see higher, but if we flip it, I see all this LR built up down here. So this could have been a trade for lower if we flip this gap. So if I play price forward a little bit, we ended up tapping into this 15-minute gap. So now I'm getting interested. Now I'm looking for inverses to the upside to continue higher. So we get here, we completely fill the 15-minute gap, and then right here is where I got interested to take a trade. I took a trade here, front ran the inverse. Look, there's a 1 minute gap here that I front ran a little bit to get a better RR because of the speed of this candle. So I got in here at 226. Play price forward. We got the full flip of the 1 minute a minute later, so I could have got in here at 233, but I just got a couple points of a better entry. It's probably safer next time to just wait for it and just take this RR. But stops below, there is a 1 minute gap, I believe, or stops below this 15-minute, and then there's also a 1 minute gap here that I placed my stop below. So stop below here. I could have been a little tighter, but this is fine just to be safe. Stops here for 38 points, and then I target just a 1-to-1 because if we look at immediate draws, I mean, we have a high here, which I just front ran a little bit, had it down a little bit lower because price has been front running gaps or front running TPs a lot. So full TP here, and then New York AM high is all the way up here, so I'm not really interested in that. I'm just taking a quick 1-to-1 stab. So play price forward, we ended up getting here, came close to taking it, but then I got into a little bit of drawdown. not interested. Just being patient here, just waiting. And then once we got here, we ended up forming an SMT right here. If we look at ES, ES takes this high, NQ does not. So we have an ES at the high. This is where I got out for TP. Instead of letting it come right here, I got out a little shorter down for a 1 to 1.03. Got out full here because it's SMT. And then if we look, it was a great exit. Price ended up going, what, 10 more points to the upside. So it would have took out full TP, but I just wanted to front run a little bit, be careful, be safe. So took that out, and now market's still going, so I believe we're still displacing lower. But yeah, ended up displacing down to where my stop loss would have been. So getting out full TP here was a great exit. And the market's still running now, but I'm done for the day. Made a quick 290. Being patient, being poised. I'm happy with the trade overall. Happy with my decisions, happy with my exit. And yeah, I mean, it's looking up. February is already better than January was for me. I feel more disciplined. I feel better mentally overall, especially with knowing that I'm following my rules now. I'm not having these little spurts of where I'm gambling or just clicking buy or sell. I'm not worried about the money anymore. Like I'm not worried about if I get a payout here or if I make this much or make this much. Like these videos are titled how I made this much, but to be honest, I don't care how much I make. Like as long as I take a good trade and I follow my rules, the money just follows. It's a byproduct of that, and that's something that I've been learning and trying to implement into my trading. So yeah, I think this month is gonna be good for me, hopefully. So with that being said, appreciate you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment if you want, ask questions, maybe teach me something that you see that I didn't see, that I can use to improve my trading. And I will see you guys in the next breakdown. We're halfway through the week, so we have another 2 days of trading. Maybe I'll trade, maybe I don't. But if I do, you will be getting a breakdown. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.